this devotee was just over the top, you could say, you know, and it preoccupied the time of all the devotees because nobody wanted to get up and leave in the middle of his, you know, his hyperboles about Srila Prabhupada, extolling Prabhupada. But Prabhupada himself got up and walked out. So he was there, left in the middle of the temple room, and then when Prabhupada left, then everybody left. You know? So he was embarrassed. This devotee was embarrassed, and you know, it's important that we should try to, you know, execute devotional service in a humble state of mind. You know, that wasn't humble at all what he was doing. It was like, listen to me, what I can do. You know, I can, you know, rattle off all these things. Just like when, you know, Digvijaya Pandit was met with Mahaprabhu and you know, composed all these verses, and then Mahaprabhu pointed out the flaw, you know, and the Pandit was impressed that Mahaprabhu could pinpoint the flaws in his poetry, and he remembered all the, you know, the hundreds of verses that the Pandit had made already, and he pointed them out to him. And then his disciples started to giggle at, you know, at the defeat, and Mahaprabhu stopped them, and then he told him to go home and would speak to him again the next day. So he wasn't trying to embarrass him, you know. Even Mahaprabhu was showing that in the exhibition of your knowledge, you should be humble. You know, you shouldn't expound philosophy so you can take a superior position. You know, the reason why we preach is to give people the opportunity to engage in devotional service. So by copying an attitude in your preaching, which, you know, alienates a person, then that's counterproductive. You know, that's offensive preaching. You know, it's not. We should preach in a humble state. You know, just like we should chant the Lord's holy name in a humble state of mind. We should preach in a humble state of mind. You know, and but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be bold in our preaching. You know, but at the same time, you know, we have to strike that balance. So when people hear us preaching, when they're informed about Krishna consciousness, they don't feel, oh, those people just, you know, puffed up or sarcastic or self-righteous. You know, like Prabhupada, you know, said to the boy who was the wizard down in Melbourne when he came. You know, the wizard stood up and said, "Today I choose to be God." And Prabhupada said, "And today I choose to kick on your face with shoes." And this was like Melbourne Town Hall with, you know, thousands of people. "Today I choose to be God," he said in a very puffed up way, you know. And Prabhupada said, "Today I choose to kick on your face with shoes, and you can't do anything to stop me." And everybody started to laugh at the wizard. The wizard was trying to, you know, make fun of Prabhupada. And then, but just like that, Prabhupada lowered his voice and he said, "Don't waste your life like this. Don't try to be God. You should just try to be godly." You know? So Prabhupada was, you know, very compassionate in his preaching. And we have to try to be like that too.